All right, everybody. What I did was I just reproduced some Tom Brumley licks from Together Again. I just moved it to a different key, and I practice all of those bar slant licks that he does from a 5 to a 1 chord, and I made it a little bit more easy to grab. Instead of going from G sharp to C sharp, I did from A to D. So A is 5 and D is the 1 chord. So that way we can start to utilize some of these licks as practice, not only getting some cool weepy 5-chord licks, but also practicing our bar slants. Or a lot of you may not have this lever, but also if you have a knee lever that lowers string 5 down a half step, you can do the exact same thing. So I'll show you both ways of doing it. So this first lick, let's look at lick number 1. What I'm doing is I'm getting into a 2 below position of a chord. So if I think of my A major closed position being the 12th fret, A and B pedal in, right? And then I go down 2 frets and put my left knee lever right. Well, that position would be string 4, 5, 7, and 8. But really all I want to do is I just want to grab strings 8 and 5. So I'm holding this out and I'm going to the 12th fret with my A and B pedal in. Okay, so left knee lever right, lowering your E string, string 8 and 5. Then 12th fret, A and B pedal in, string 3 and 5. Then I'm going to go up to the 15th fret, just your A pedal in, and take out your A pedal. Take those 2 strings, right? 3 and 5, take out your A pedal, start with it in, take it out. And here I'm going to do my bar slant here. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my bar and I'm trying to leave the higher note, or the third string note, intact. I'm not trying to bend that one, but I'm trying to lower the 5th string down a half step by pushing the back of the bar to the left, right? So that's what's giving me that bar slant. Okay? Okay? So I'm doing my best to keep that high string from changing pitch, which is hard to do, right? So that's what I'm doing there. Okay, then I'm going back to the 12th fret, A and B pedal in, and I'm leaving them in and I'm sliding, and by the way, I'm on strings 3 and 5 there. I'm going to slide now, same 2 string sets, 10, 12, 10, and then just open it up, and there's my open position D chord right there. All right, so I put that together. Okay, so that's a cool way to get from 5 to 1 using that first lick. Okay, so another thing I could do, instead of doing my bar slant here, what I could do is use my change, my left knee lever. Mine, it's a raise, so I just press my knee up, and that lever lowers string 5 a half step. Right, so I could do that instead. So if you wanted to do that, the lick that way, that's a good way to do it too, and it's a little bit more accurate. Okay, so that's the method using the knee lever. Let's take a look at lick number 2, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the 17th fret in my A open position. So I'm grabbing all these licks, pretty much are strings 3 and 5, the majority of them. So I'm going to grab strings 3 and 5, 17th fret, so indicating an A open position. I'm going to slide into the 15th fret and put in my A pedal. Then I'm going to do my bar slant. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the 12th fret. and I'm going to slide down to the 10th fret, A and B pedal down. I'm going to take out my A pedal once I get to the 10th fret. So okay, so that slide down from 12 to 10, I'm going to take out my A pedal, put it down again very quickly, and then take it out. Okay, so, right? Okay, and my B pedal's still down at this point, and so I'm going to grab string 6, and then strings 4, 5, and 6, open them up, no pedals. And there's my D there. Another cool way to go from 5 to 1 using that bar slant. Now if I use my left knee lever vertical, which is going to lower string 5, I'll do it that way. Okay? So what we're doing is we keep lowering in the same spot, or we keep doing that bar slant. And so what that's doing is it's giving us the third of our chord. So for instance, if I go from the 17th fret, I'm going back and I'm getting an A9 chord, okay? So I have a B right here and I have an E right here. So I have the 5th and the 9. Once I let go of that A pedal, and I do the bar slant, now I'm getting the third of the chord. I'm getting the C sharp. Okay? So it's giving me a chord tone by doing that. Now, this third lick, I'm just going to do this same thing an octave down where I'm bar slanting at the 3rd fret. Okay, so I'm grabbing strings 3 and 5 and I'm bar slanting, then returning to neutral, and then doing it again. Okay, so that's kind of poor, but... And I'm attacking twice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's my lick there. If I use my left knee vertical, okay, I'll get the same outcome. All right, so now I'm going to finish off by grabbing this little melodic phrase. And so what I do is I start at the 8th fret and I grab my B string, string 5, and then I grab strings 3 and 5, no pedals, slide to the 10th fret, A and B pedal down, then take them out, then slide down to 8, yep, and then grab your open position, strings 4, 5, and 6 at the 10th fret. Or you could just slide down to 5th fret, close position. Or, right, and that'll give you your D there. Okay, so here's that third lick. Do it again, 3, 4. Okay, so there you go. You got 3 great weepy licks that you can use in a 5 to 1 situation to really draw out the tears. Draw out the tears. That's what this instrument was designed for. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed that one.